Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel Dubai Virtual Village. I hope you're all doing well. In my previous vlog, we talked about how to read food labels and why it's important to look beyond the front of the packet. Today, I'd like to continue that conversation because reading the label is only the first step. The next step is understanding what those ingredients actually mean. Let's talk about hidden sugar and carbohydrates. Two words we hear all the time but often don't fully understand. Have you ever looked at a product and thought, it says natural, it says low fat, it says whole grain, so it must be healthy? I think we've all done that. The truth is, food companies are very good at marketing their products. Sometimes the front of the package tells one story, while the nutrition label tells another. That's why awareness matters. When we understand our food, we can make better choices, not because someone tells us to, but because we know what we're choosing. Let's start with hidden sugar. When most people hear the word sugar, they think about cakes, chocolates, sweets, or soft drinks. But sugar can also be found in foods that don't even taste very sweet. For example, breakfast cereals, flavored yogurt, pasta, ketchup, energy drinks, fruit juices, and even some types of bread may contain added sugars. That's why it's so important to read the label instead of guessing. Sugar has many names. Sugar doesn't always appear on the ingredients list simply as sugar. It can also be listed as glucose, fructose, corn syrup, honey, or fruit juice concentrate. Different names, but they all contribute sugar to your diet. So when you're reading the ingredients, don't just look for the word sugar. Take a moment to look at the whole list. Now let's talk about carbohydrates. Many people say, I'm not eating carbs anymore because carbs are unhealthy, but this is not the case. In fact, carbohydrates are your body's main source of energy. Your brain needs them, your muscles use them. Your body depends on them to help you get through the day. The real question isn't whether to eat carbohydrates. It's about choosing the right kinds. There are different types of carbohydrates, simple and complex. Simple carbohydrates are digested quickly. They give you a quick burst of energy, but that energy doesn't usually last very long. That's why after eating sugary snacks, you might feel energetic for a short while and then suddenly feel tired or hungry again. Complex carbohydrates work differently. Foods like oats, brown rice, wholemeal bread, beans, lentils release energy more slowly. They also tend to contain more fiber, which can help you feel full for longer. Carbohydrates are not the problem. So instead of asking, should I stop consuming carbohydrates? Ask, which carbohydrates can help me build a balanced diet? Choosing more whole grains, beans, lentils, fruits, and vegetables, while limited foods that are high in added sugars is a practical approach for many people. Ever you thought, why we eat too much sugar? One reason many of us eat more sugar than we realize is because it's everywhere. It's in drinks, snacks, breakfast foods, desserts, and many packaged products. And because it's added to so many everyday foods, those small amounts can add up over time. That's why reading labels can make a real difference. The next time you're shopping, I have a simple challenge for you. Pick up one product that you buy regularly, turn it around, read the ingredients list, check the nutrition label. You don't need to analyze every number. Just take a moment to understand what you're buying. Awareness begins with one small habit. Healthy eating isn't about avoiding every treat or following the latest diet trend. It's about making informed choices, one step at a time. My mission is to make health information easy to understand so that together we can make better decisions for ourselves and our families. Thank you for spending these few minutes with me. My goal is simple: to make health information easy to understand so that together we can make better choices every day. If you enjoyed this vlog, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'm your host, Nadia Ahmed. Until next time, stay informed, stay healthy, and remember, your health is your greatest investment. See you in the next vlog.